Now, here comes the music.
It's the remix.
Blaze Indie LA.
I know you're gonna dig this.
All right, I want to give a shout out to Blaze Indie LA. They always on the scene doing their thing.
The Blaze Indie LA show is live and in studio right now with your hosts, Insane and Lady Impress. This is where you can get the hottest topics around the industry. What's hot and what's new? Need tips on something? Call in. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we're taking your submissions. Open mic. Make sure you call in, or you can join them in the studio.
Thank you. It's far too kind.
And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome our hosts, Lady Impress and Insane.
One last time, nigga, make some noise.
Welcome to the 58th edition of the Blaze Indie LA show, the hottest 1.5 music indie review show on the planet. So we're going to get it started off tonight with this first track featured on Urban Indie Radio. This is JR with My Energy.
Soul for the life, got green by the light for my niggas elevated by the third eye sight. Stepping into this life to boost your insights, cause an inner goal soul is meant to live twice. So you niggas want the drama, just let me be. Take a whiff of this shit, it might set you free. Got me feeling like the world not meant for me. Still alive cause these haters can't finish me. I see some goons lurking, I had to call the lack. My baby mama tripping, I had to call her back. A couple groupies feeling, I'm about to make a stack. I never told a lie, I only state the facts. Shit, real nigga to the core. Shouts to my drug dealer posted at the store. This is how it is for the life of the poor. Keep it loaded 38 in the bottom of the drawer. I just be smoking all day. Fuck it, what more can I say? All of us should just be living. If life was a ticket, then fuck it, I'll pay. Focus my mind on the million on top of the building. This might not be safe. If there's a sacrifice that I should take, then I'ma take the leap of faith. Insensitivity, no negativity. And my gland is swollen and my mind is open. That's creativity. Got a crew behind my back who put in work for me. Levitating on the competition, got these niggas thinking it was psychic energy. Let me talk for a minute. My life ain't what it really seems. Only my third eye niggas know what I mean. It only take a solar light to see what I see. So when niggas stay high, now these niggas ain't close to me. My energy. Never give a fuck about the end of me. Fuck them other niggas who ain't into me. Keep my third eye open till the end of me. My energy. Never give a fuck about the end of me. Fuck them other niggas who ain't into me. Keep my third eye open till the end of me. My energy. I say my energy. It be that energy. It's my energy.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
We are UrbanIndieRadio.com. UrbanIndieRadio.com is the new online radio network urban independent artists and entrepreneurs have been waiting for. We feature the best up-and-coming independent music artists and entrepreneurs. Enjoy urban music 24/7 streaming live and direct to your PC, as well as your tablet or smartphone. This is UrbanIndieRadio.com, your online home for new music from new artists who are next in line to shine. UrbanIndieRadio.com.
Lady
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 58th edition of the Blaze Indie LA show. I am your producer, your co-host, Lady Impress, and I thank you all for being here. We have a fabulous show for you guys tonight. I actually have a lot of announcements, so I think I'm going to do the announcements first, and then I'm going to introduce who all is in the building. I wanted to remind you guys, next Friday at 8:30 p.m. at the Brewdog in Beverly Hills, we will be having the official Blaze Indie LA Valentine Party going up, y'all. And actually, we have one of the artists here tonight is going to be performing, and actually Mike Angelo will be performing as well. So I'm very much looking forward to it. We're going to have a real sweet time, okay? Yes. I'm going to give some complimentary wine. I'm going to have some chocolates. We're going to have some speed dating and some fabulous music and fabulous people. So please be sure to come on out. Door cover is only $15. That's at the Brewdog in Beverly Hills next Friday, 2/13. I wanted to alert you guys, because we are doing a live event next Friday, we obviously will not be here broadcasting the Blaze Indie LA show. So for February 13th and also February 20th, we will not be broadcasting. Insane and I will be flying down to Austin, Texas to be involved with an event which I really can't speak on, but it's kind of major. So we're gonna jet out to Austin, Texas. So we're gonna miss 2 shows. Just following up on our move to AM radio, I'm anticipating that's gonna be in about 2 months. Please start submitting clean music. We cannot have the Dirty Dozens on 10:50 a.m. The whole character of the show has got to change just a little bit, but we still will be blazing, tracks, but we got to have clean submissions. And speaking of the format of the show changing, this will actually be the last 1.5 hour show that we do, as I start to provision us down to a 1 hour show, and I have not produced a 1 hour show, so I need a few shows to be able to get that right on point. So we're going to be, after this, when we come back on the 27th, we'll be down to a 1 hour show, and we will be implementing a segment or two. One of them will be Your Voice, Your Mic, where we will bring in local artists and local entrepreneurs to come in and tell us about themselves and their businesses. And we're actually starting that tonight, as we have an entrepreneur in the building as well as an artist. So it's going to be a mix of things once we get over to the radio station, and we'll just definitely keep you informed. One last thing I wanted to say before I get into these introductions: some of the songs that have been sent tonight for music review are like 5 minutes long, and I'm going to cut them down. Honey, don't send any music to a radio station that's 5 minutes long. It's just too much. So keep your tracks at like 3:30 or under, and we can't do the album version here. So I just want to let everybody know that I'm going to be cutting some off after like a third verse. And with that, let me go around.
Hold on, I have events. You ain't the only one.
Oh, well,
let's go. Tonight I'll be at the Vibe. I told people they can come out and network. There's going to be a lot of indie artists out there performing. The Vibe Club in Riverside. Doors open at 9. It's off of University. Also tomorrow there's a car wash donation for a family. Somebody might have seen it on the news that passed away in the Inglewood apartment complex fire. Mother and daughter. I know the people. So basically, I'll be here tomorrow helping wash cars.
Where is that going to be at?
It's going to be at the One Stop Liquor Store in Paris, California, off of 4th and D Street. Okay. It's 10:30 a.m. So come out, support, and donate, man. That's horrible to lose the mother of your child and your 3-year-old child. That's horrible.
All right, thank you for that. And now may I go around and, you already know the insane one because he just spoke, right? All right, also joining us in the building tonight is our regular, the prettiest face in radio.
Mike Angelo! What up, people?
How you been?
I've been all right, holding on like a hook, having the fast lane. You already know.
Very good. Thank you for being here tonight.
Yes, ma'am.
Also joining us in the building is a local entrepreneur and business owner and the founder of a nonprofit organization that we're going to learn a whole lot about later in our open mic segment, Mr. Patrick Turner. in the building tonight. Yes. And we're very fortunate to have the young man sitting in the corner pocket wearing all that swagger gear. Mr. Trey Capone in the building.
Trey Capone in the building.
Swag genius.
All right. And off camera, but on camera, is our official photographer who has joined us again after about 2 weeks off, and we're so glad he's here, Mr. JC in the building. All right. I think with that, I'm done with these announcements. Insane, if you want to go ahead and get into the first music review song.
First, I'm going to tell them what we judge the music off of.
Thank you so much.
We judge it off of originality, commercial appeal, lyrical content, flow and delivery, song structure, the instrumental, and the production quality. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to play these tracks, and then we're going to judge them. If the song gets all 10s, then we play it for free on Urban Indie Radio, which this show was brought to you by We Pay Royalties.
Urban
all right.
Indie Radio.
Los Angeles. First track of the night is Blue Crush.
We Blue Crush and dusted off at the battle on the scrimmage. Take your haters out. We Orange Crush some zone throws, run the powerhouse image. Take your haters out. We Orange Crush and dusted off at the battle on the scrimmage. Take your haters out. We Blue Crush some zone throws, run the powerhouse image. Take your haters out. Absolute, raw, power, dish down hard. Different banging hammers, clang, skewer corners of yard. Blue Crush rocked up, solid cylinder block. Disrupting the post team, gaining control of the clock. Elise Mad Hatted, this a drama pursuit. Gridiron cleats planted, Hall of Famers with brute. Grand scheme, triple beam, crushing intents. We clinch victories, means offense, defense. It's on the crack in the post, step out of pocket. Get pop bars, heavy hitters, coughed up like hockey. You don't want it, we specialize in applying the squeeze. Dominate line of scrimmage at 360 degrees. Witness skill set, quench proper blend. Whooping ass all competition, take it on the chin. We bang it, crushing them timid, turn BS to mush. Mix no with the new, unveil the Blue Crush. Dust it off at the battle line of scrimmage. Take your haters out. We Orange Crush some zone throws, running powerhouse image. Take your haters out. We Orange Crush some dusted off at the battle line of scrimmage. Take your haters out. We Blue Crush some zone throws, running powerhouse image. Take your haters out. Quad trade blitz, opposites turn Britain. Snatch cooks from receivers, we control in the middle. Straight brawling for a quarter squad, physically bring. Counterpunch crack like Liberty Bell once ringing. Impact Stonewall and stay disarray. Prevent hate, terminate, robber, take a dirt nap. Shotgun cut off deep shit, swat out L. DB pterodactyl grip intercept that there. What it looked like, trash talkers once made discovery. Turn over, go down to different defense, fumble recovery. Bringing haters pain like a smack of a mouth. And taking it to the house with grimy style type towel. Off the snap, battle attack, unstoppable force. No remorse, ain't no thumping with mighty Trojan horse. Most rugged, taking advantage of the hot to the streets. Title takes rip fury, man. Dog was a wicked dog back to battle on the scrimmage. Take your haters out. We Orange Crush some zone throws, running powerhouse image. Take your haters out. We Orange Crush some dusty dogs at the battle on the scrimmage. Take your haters out. We Blue Crush some zone throws, running powerhouse image. Take your haters out. We outscore them on base from all sides of content. Crushing motherfuckers cause we banging that bed. Cold stretch your mouth, scuff and go to goal line. Wiping out opponents, shut down, soft, rotten pine. We kick up turf, gladiator strip, ripping for damn. Over 10 moving rock, outlawing through town. Roman safety, smack, shellac, wax, challenges weak. Ironclad thieves, opposes up a creek. Put it on bleak, crack back and leave rough houses at large. Scrap every yard, the straight put us in charge. We high power, game changing style and the hitting. Haters can't pass a run script, a wig splitting them's written. Cold blue, status of a hostile takeover. Our faded bulldoze, then repeated, rolled over. Added command, stone threat, comp match up short. With Blue Crush and conquer board style. Blue Crush and dusted off at the battle on the scrimmage. Take your haters out. We Orange Crush some zone throws, running powerhouse image. Take your haters out. We Orange Crush some dusty off at the battle on the scrimmage. Take your haters out. We Blue Crush some
terrible. I was gonna give him a 0, but I gave him a 1 because he tried. That was that was some basic elementary school. He was trying, but it didn't work. He was saying stuff that didn't make sense. He was rushing words. You couldn't hear all the words because he wasn't fully pronouncing the words. Hold on, let me finish it there. You can tear it up because it's bad. No commercial appeal. I don't see nobody playing that song anywhere. I kind of like that beat. It had that down south kind of dirty mix, but that don't make your song good. That was whack, bro. Your lyrical content was basic. Your flow and delivery, I didn't like it. The song didn't put together. It made me want to go to sleep. Nobody was bobbing their head. I'm looking around the room. The song structure was off. And I didn't like it. That wasn't a good song. I don't see it getting played anywhere. I wouldn't see it on the radio. I wouldn't bump that in my car. I'd throw it out. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I give him a 1 for trying. That was hard on.
Blaze. Well, I think it reminds me of some 90s shit. Like some OG 90. I don't understand what's going on, but it sound alright. It faded. Like commercial appeal was a 0. I'm not gonna give you nothing but a 0. Lyrical content, I mean, I guess I could give you a 2, but I think you like try too hard to use metaphors, and then you try too hard to use different words that didn't fit, and it could have been a decent song if you had actually planned it through. As far as flow and delivery, well, like I said, I didn't understand nothing you said, so I can't really base your flow and delivery. So that was a 0. Song wise, that's a 0 because it wasn't no strong. It was just a never ending lyric, and I didn't get it. And then as far as beat go, well, like I said, it sounded like it was something from the 90s, so I can't really base that either. That was a 2.
Ooh, Marcelo.
Well, bro, you had my head bobbing a little bit, but like the panel say, really couldn't understand you. I see what you was trying to do. Sounds like some back in the day stuff. I love the way the hook, you had the hook riding and things was going in and out, but you gotta take time with them flows, man. You gotta get them bars in pocket, and it gotta make sense. You know, I think the song made sense to you, but it didn't make sense to the panel.
Wow.
I'm gonna give you a 5.0 because you did three 16s. You had the hook going. Most people ain't doing that sending us this music. So I'm gonna give you a 50. 5.0. 5.0. Ooh, I'm generous. I gave it 5.0.
Lady Impress.
I ain't gonna really put it in the dirt. I'm gonna operate on it, but I ain't gonna put it in the dirt.
All right, I was just wondering where they dunking donuts at tonight, cause I'm finna dunk this. Your voice is annoying to me. Honestly, I'm not quite sure who told you to do something like this, but I think it's not the right move. You know, the beat, now I'm a 90s kind of person because I'm older. I love the beat. Like, the beat had me rocking, but every time I heard your voice, it was making me want to you sound like overinflated. You sound, I don't know how to describe how you sound in my headphones, but I just don't like it. And I don't know if you need some production to help clean up your sound or something, but it just sounds very horrible. I think your average score so far was a 0, a 0, and a 5, and I'm giving you a 1. So you about, I don't know, maybe at like a 3. This is not a good thing. And I'm gonna leave it to the music, to the ultimate final music consumer. He's not an artist. He's he's a music fan. Would you bump it or dump it?
To me, I mean, it was cool. You know what I mean? I wouldn't buy it. I'll probably play it a couple times, but
that says a lot.
I wouldn't,
Does it appeal even to the football fans? Because it was mostly about some football metaphors.
Maybe to Denver, Orange Crush. I can't think of it. Yeah, maybe the Denver was good. Orange Crush.
Yeah, that's what it said. That's what it was. It was like gangbang, but it was whack.
Just because you was getting high on a Sunday watching a game did not mean that you had to make a song called Blue Crush about the Orange Crush. Anyway, what's the next track?
The next track is Play Forget.
Let's do that.
afternoon when you liked my pic. I knew it wasn't by accident. You be tryna act like past irrelevant. Not following, but you're lurking. I'm not gon' front, you don't bang my line. But I know that you think about me all the time. Fucking nigga, you don't need permission. Hit the 405, I'll be on a mission. So, I'm not gonna wait on your call. Give it time, you gon' pull up outside. We match up and catch up and chill.
I'm not tryna be your main thing. Fuck with the nigga, you be on the same thing.
Sometimes I sit back and I wonder, is this the type of shit that you like? There's no need for you to play forget. I know you like my style, my groove and my confidence. You like it when you see a nigga smile on me. So cut it out, don't you play forget. I know you ain't no fool. Go ahead and text my number again. If you cool, I'm cool. You asking, I'm out here, come fuck with me. Or nah, ain't no pressure for the pleasure. So what are all you telling me? That I'll fulfill your fantasy. After a blunt and Hennessy, your nigga can't quite do it like me. Fucking nigga, he don't freak like I do. Looking good in the town, got your friends calling too. So, I'm not gonna wait on your call. Give it time, you gon' pull up outside. I hop in, we match up and catch up and chill.
I'm not tryna be your main thing. Fuck with the nigga, you be on the same thing.
Sometimes I sit back and I wonder, is this the type of shit that you like? There's no need for you to play forget. I know you like my style, my groove and my confidence. You like it when you see a nigga smile on me. So cut it out, don't you play forget. I know you ain't no fool. Go ahead and text my number again. If you cool, I'm cool.
I can be your main thing when your main thing straight slipping. Hit my line and bang my mentions. I can be your main thing when your main thing straight slipping. Hit my line and bang my mentions. I can be your main thing when your main thing straight slipping. Hit my line and bang my mentions. I can be your main thing when your main thing straight slipping. Hit my line and bang my mentions.
All right, this was Play Forget. I like that track. It was unique. For the originality, it scores a 10 because that's definitely original. They didn't try to copy anybody's style, but it needs some help on basically the verses. There were some parts on the song structure that didn't sound right. It didn't flow well. Like it was flowing, and then you were like, what was that? And then it was flowing again, cool, and then it hit another pocket. Like, what was that? But other than that, that was dope. The concept of it and the originality for that was dope. Trap music, you know what I mean? That could be album. It could be on the radio if it was edited because it had way too many cuss words in it. But if it was edited, I could see an edited version of that being played on radio. People would dance to that in the club. The lyrical content, I liked it. The flow and delivery, I liked it. I liked the way how they, did their thing on the track. They made it flow good. There was just a lot of problems with the song structure. I'd give it a 7.5, possible 8 because of those. It is missing those flaws. It was unique though. To me, it was unique. Those kind of songs sometimes it might it strikes you different. It might hit your ear different, but those type of songs sometimes be hits. So Lady Impress, what do you think about that?
It hit my ear different because he was missing notes.
Yeah, I noticed that. That's what I meant by it had some problems in the song structure.
Oh, it had a lot.
But I should have said in the vocal parts of the verses it had.
I'm gonna say she gave him a 7.5.
See, you tripping.
Originality, okay, I'm gonna give you that. But and I thought it was a cute concept, but the execution was extremely poor.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It was extremely poor. Your flow and delivery was out of pocket. The production quality reflects that. And I just think that you missed so many notes. I couldn't give you a pass on this. If you missed one note, you know, but you missed a lot of notes.
Well, I don't think the artist was wasn't a strict vocal.
You need to decide whether okay.
Can't do that song, bro.
This is exactly. This is where I'm gonna need the help of the artist who know what I'm fixing to try to convey. Wait a minute. Is he trying to sing up here like, and he can't, and you shouldn't.
What's not allowing him?
Yeah, you're not able to go there.
You can't hit a certain vocal range octave. Then you
yeah, bring it down into another chord, and then I'm gonna have to give you a. I'm gonna have to give you about 4.5.
But I think on the production quality, I think you might have missed that because that's the production quality pretty much is dealing with the songs mixed and mastered. That song was mixed and mastered.
It was, but a producer who let a track out of the studio with that many missed notes fired his ass.
Okay, but that don't have nothing to do with the production quality.
That is the production quality as far as I'm concerned.
That's not what production quality is.
He let you out of that studio with all them missed notes.
That's not somebody that doesn't have a good ear for music. Or somebody that just paid for the studio.
You don't have to have a good ear for music to know the man missed all.
Hey, he missed notes, but it was mixed and mastered. That has to do with the production quality.
The production was good. Can I get
Thank you.
The production was good. We was bobbing our head. But bro, you didn't hit them notes at all. You kind of messed the song off because the notes wasn't hit. You know what I mean? I love the hook. You know what I mean? I like the little bridge they had in there. I love the chop and screw. But bro, when you had some nice lyrics, but you're not hitting the vocal pocket, bro. So I gave you a 6, bro. Get it together. Good job.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna end it real swift. First of all, I gave you a 10, and I'm gonna explain my 10. One, next time you try to do auto-tune, use Melodyne for your notes. I see exactly what you're trying to do. Your lyrics was cool, but it was your engineer. Your engineer could have took you to the next level if he wanted to, but you as an artist got to know exactly what you want. You went with auto-tune and you should have went with Melodyne. And that was the problem right there. That was the fault because you had too many flat notes. Now, as far as beats, I gave you a 5. As far as song, I gave you a 5. As far as flow and delivery, I personally felt like it was a good record. It just needed some touches. Like some notes could have went up, but your engineer let you go flat, and that was based on him. So I'm gonna deduct the points from him, not you, because you did what you can as far as an artist trying to be a rapper / singer. I see you. As far as lyrical content, I see that you actually tried, and having a female vocal behind you to make it appealing, that was dope. Plus the chop and screw was good. As far as commercial appeal, it can actually go somewhere. You just need to go back in the studio and cut some out. And now
there you go.
I thought he gave him a 10 overall score at first.
I know. I was going to say, ooh, am I the only one drinking tonight?
No, because I already know it was the engineer, it wasn't the artist.
But we just judging the song, so we got to judge the whole song.
All right, Mr. Turner, what you think?
Yeah, I mean, I thought the track was cool. I mean, the way it was flowing was cool, but the hook, the singing part, nah, it needs no work on that.
Anybody can have a good beat.
Don't stop what you're doing.
Yeah.
You just need some coaching and a better production situation, an engineer and a producer, and then I think you have some skill, but you just need a little work.
Because the writer, I don't know if he wrote that himself or not, but whoever wrote that's a good song.
It's a new
The
concept.
track was hot.
All right, we're gonna move along. We don't want to go too hit. Are we going too far on the?
Let's just roll.
Nod your head. It's the next track.
How we start things off. S.I. You just left the club, don't wanna go to bed. Only thing you can do is nod your head. You just left the club, don't wanna go to bed. Only thing you can do is nod your head. You just left the club, don't wanna go to bed. Only thing you can do is nod your head. Just nod your head. Don't wanna go to bed. Bottles popping, clothes hopping, house shopping, spending bread. The finest of threads. feds. Watching our legs spread, I'm throbbing, heads bobbing, trying to avoid the feds. Pull my driver over, Zitty one sober. My price Range Rover, one night is over. But keep on dancing, at her I'm glancing. She calling me handsome, we not start advancing. Like milk feet chilling, Patron keeps on spilling. The bad guys say hi, we all love the villain. We parking lot pimping, chain got me limping. Vest covers my chest, trouble man Bart Simpson. Nodding and I'm riding, awake without vibing. Decked out, I'm arriving, hated shots, I'm surviving. Tonight's no bloodshed, nobody leaves dead. No, you go to bed, I'm just nodding my head. I'm just left the club, don't wanna go to bed. Only thing you can do is nod your head. You just left the club, don't wanna go to bed. Only thing you can do is nod your head. You just left the club, don't wanna go to bed. Only thing you can do is nod your head. You just left the club, don't wanna go to bed. Only thing you can do is nod your head. Don't stop, just rock. Girl, you're so hot. Stick out your butt and shake what you got. It's your thing, baby. What are you nodding to? As I double in, baby, got me nodding too. Shooting like a softball, play a tight walk. Hill floor, slick talk. All my parents' fault for not putting me to bed. Wanna rap, get bread, go from welfare to welfare. I'm nodding my head, have them nodding in Jamaica. Don't worry, I'll take her. Give them 40 acres. Next on the neck breaker. Better go warn your mother. Send one bad brother. Nothing like him, none like him. All original, no other. Did him a favor. No, you can't save her. I'm not a head bottom, everybody, even the neighbor. Dusting off my shoulder, chip holder, colder. Rocker like polo, so I'm catching in a polo. Just left the club, don't wanna go to bed. Only thing you can do is nod your head. You just left the club, don't wanna go to bed. Only thing you can do is nod your head. You just left the club, don't wanna go to bed. Only thing you can do is nod your head. You just left the club, don't wanna go to bed. Only thing you can do is nod your head. Nod side to side, come on, let's ride. Nod side to side, come on. Let's ride, nod side to side. Come on, let's ride, nod side to side. Come on, let's ride. Nod when mommy pass, nod when getting ass. Big wise, no problem, we all spending cash. And nodding in the back where all the ballers at. Bodies wine, we grind, no sleeping, only naps. Nod while we shot, nod makes clubs hot. They nod non-stop to the parking lot. Hungry for cheese, a hot nod and cakes drop. Meals better be hot, never serve them a flop. I'll drop your top, one hit, one shot. Then nod on off, then wake up the spot. Nodding with my chick, bobbing to my hit. Camera flash, take flips, crowd go bananas. We split back to the hotel. Players go well on a belly, in and telly, put it in the mouth like Ocknell. Nodding what we do, keep dancing, riding to. This ain't a movie, just how we do. You just left the club, don't wanna go to bed. Only thing you can do is nod your head. You just left the club, don't wanna go to bed. Only thing you can do is nod your head. You just left the club, don't wanna go to bed. Only thing you can do is nod your head. You just left the club, don't wanna go to bed. Only thing you can do is nod your head. Man, get some sleep, dude. Cut the music off and go to bed. Over there, just nodding your head.
This song didn't make me nod my head. I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. I didn't like the song at all. I'm gonna give you lower than the first song we played. I'm gonna give you a 0, maybe a 0.5 to try, but I don't even think so. 0. That song was whack. It did not flow well. You just sound like you saying anything, like you just stepped in the studio and you was high and drunk, like you was just playing around. And I guess you sent it to a radio station. I don't know what you did, but that was whack. Song structure, no, nobody will play your song. The production quality was no good. The beat was whack. I didn't like nothing on the song. You had run-on sentences. Your lyrics were just terrible. It was just a terrible song. It's terrible. I'll give it a 0. Mike Denver.
Oh, the only thing I do remember is by the song is "Nod Your Head." You don't remember not one verse in the one tell you sentence right now. I can tell you, but just you don't want to go to bed, just nod your head. Now, bro, I need 3/16 better than that. Your hook was okay; it was pretty cool. But I'm gonna do you better. I'm gonna have to give you a Folgers on this one. I'm gonna give you a 4. Like you saying, shy. I'm gonna give you a 4. I don't know how you get.
It made me want to turn back.
It's a whole song. He I told him A for effort.
Did it make you nauseated?
Just because he did A for effort. I mean, this is how I do. This is how I do. We know songs.
I mean. Yeah, you just gave another song 8, that was a 0. So
I don't know.
Do that.
I don't know.
Up in here at the Blaze India Show.
All right. I don't give people points for
it's not that. This is how I set my system. You got 3, I got mine.
Here we go.
You gave him 0, I gave him 4.
That's all right. That's your opinion.
I'm gonna have to find a word on all this.
Would you buy that song?
No.
Thank you.
I still give him a 4. I still give him a 4. I didn't give him an 8. I didn't give him a 7. I gave him a 4.
All right.
That's under 5.
All right, that is impressive.
You know what? I was gonna give him a 6 at first, but then towards the end, you really turned me off. You was singing to a dude. Was he singing to a dude?
I couldn't. I just know it was whack. Just Bobby. I was listening, but it was so whack. This is why I said it was whack. Because when you're listening to a song and you literally want to take your headphones off, that means your song is whack. I don't have to.
Hey, no doubt, the song is whack.
If I'm listening to a song,
it was very whack.
I can tell you between 30 or 45 seconds after it. If it's whack in between that time, I don't even. It was
definitely whack.
And also, I'm not going to listen to your whole album. They're not even going to listen to your whole songs if it's whack. You have to captivate someone within the first 30 seconds of a song.
It was very monotone. It did not give you any energy. It did not put me in the mood to do A, one thing, B, another thing, C, get on the dance floor, do something else. Nothing. There's no response. It's asystole. It's flatline. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a 3. Just I don't know why.
Get on moms for that.
She gave her a 3. Y'all give me points for trying. That's good for y'all. I don't. If your song's a 0, I'm gonna give you a 0. I'm not gonna give you a 3 just because you tried.
It was subpar.
It was whack, but it was subpar.
It was subpar, but towards the end I thought he was like, okay, when you get through, there's nothing to do, you get into bed, nod your head. I was thinking, I wouldn't have thought he would have ended the song with "Hey, bruh" or whatever. Like he was talking to another dude. So like, wait a minute. No, you gotta drop your song for that. I'm so sorry. Next.
4-3-0.
Oh man, I hate this part. I gave you a 3, bro. But honestly, I should have gave you a 1. Because honestly, I don't know what the hell you was rapping about the whole time. The whole time, I was like, nod your head. But see, my thing is, if you gonna do a club record, bro, you gotta remember, like, when people in the club, bro, they want to turn up. You feel me? They want to know what you're talking about. At least sing your record. Like, 30 seconds is enough to say, okay, I'm gonna feel this track. I'm gonna feel these lyrics. I didn't feel nothing, bro. Like, the whole time, I'm like, dang, is it gonna end anytime soon? Like, can we go to the next track? And it's not no disrespect, because I know you in there doing your thing, trying to make it, and I feel that, but you gotta give something to people to make them want to sing your record, bro. Like, punchlines do mean something, and structure do mean something. Like, don't just go in there and turn up like, yeah, we gonna nod our head, and then in the middle of the verse, you talking to your homeboy like, don't go to sleep. Like, nigga, right now, like,
everybody went to sleep.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I did something like that, ain't nobody gonna respect me. You feel me? And you gotta think like that, bro. Like, you a company, you a brand, and that ain't gonna brand you.
All right,
okay. Let's get bump it or dump it.
Dump
it. All right, I guess it's on to the next track. Track 4. This is Need a Dollar.
Need a dollar.
Okay. You know, stand up. 617. Struggling, hustling, trying to get this money. Look into my eyes, ain't a damn thing funny. Waiting in line, the little baby's crying. Trying to get my food since I just got fired. All in for facts. This nigga's acting whack. Had the temp agency, and that's a known fact. I need to feed the fam. I gotta get a re-up. I got an education, but I'm about to put a G up. Off what you think. About to rob a bank. How I'm feeling right now is whatever it takes. Punch you in your face. Start to talk funny. Ain't playing no games. Everybody know I'm hungry. Money attitude, you should show respect. Catch you when you sleeping straight, take you for your breath. ATM cards, that's what's coming next. And this is for my niggas who be living check to check.
I need a dollar, that's what I need. Well, I need a dollar, that's what I need. I need a dollar, that's what I need. Well, I need a dollar, that's what I need.
Need to get paid, put it plain and simple. Cable and my rental, breaking what you into. Living at your mother's crib, what you really think you know? Your nose is always growing like Pinocchio. Got a job, living on my own, but it's damn hard when you do it all alone. Mommy and your daddy ain't there to say the day. Only thing you got left is a little faith. Gotta show face at your little temp job. Trying to maintain, Lord knows it's damn hard. Hand you on my left, the devil on my right. Trying to knock me off, but he won't do it tonight. Putting up a fight,
Where is my break? Money on my mind, fam. Where is my cake? Dollar what I need, success what I fiend. Martin Luther King ain't the only with a dream. I need a dollar, dollar, dollar. That's what I need. Well, I need a dollar, dollar, dollar. That's what I need. I need a dollar, dollar, dollar. That's what I need. Well, I need a dollar, dollar, dollar. That's what I need. I need a dollar, dollar, dollar. That's what I need. Well, I need a dollar, dollar, dollar. That's what I need.
You fucked off that 10 for me.
Yeah, it was short.
That third voice, I need that third verse, bro.
Yeah.
You had me. You was almost there.
We don't judge off. We don't judge off that no more though.
It's not about that, but that song
I'm just saying.
felt incomplete.
Yeah, I know. I was finna give him a 10. That third verse came on. I was finna give him a 10. That third verse came on.
I used to do that. I used to say if the song wasn't 3 verses, it was incomplete, and I would mark off points for that. But now, since in the recent years, a lot of the songs, a majority of the music's only been two verses, I stopped knocking off points for that because a lot of people are only putting 2 verses on their tracks now. But I liked it. I didn't give it a 10. I gave it like an 8. It had uniqueness. I like that old school sample that he threw in there. That sampling was dope. I said the underground, the lyrical content, dope. I like the flow and delivery. I like his song structure. I like his production quality. I like the beat. It all gave it that old school feel. It felt like it was slacking in some area. I'm trying to pinpoint the area just a little bit. It was off, but from being a hit. Yeah. Maybe the background, maybe
instrumentation. There was not enough effect in the background instrumentation.
Yeah, it was a little bit flat.
In the bridge.
The choruses, he could have had some doubles or something on there. Something in the sound could have been brought up a little bit. But other than that, that's why I gave him an 8. I'll give you 8 out of 10. You got something now. Maybe go back and fix those couple of things, and then you got a dope track in here.
Yeah.
Yes,
Mike Angelo.
I agree with you in saying I'm gonna give him an 8 too, man. I just needed that third verse. You had a 10 for me, bro, because the lyrics was good. I like the way y'all reversed the bad words in there. Y'all didn't even curse really. I think the first verse had two niggas in it, and the second one had maybe 1.
But he edited it.
That's good. That's what
Can
I'm
you say nigga on radio?
Yeah. Not on AM FM, really.
Oh, good, because I was
that's
as much
you gotta try to hide it,
as Tony Rock say nigga, we gonna have to clean his mouth up for 10:50 a.m.
I gave him an 8 though, man. Good song, great vocals. I liked it all, man. I like the hook. I just need the singing part to come up a little bit, and I need you to hype over the singing part, talking about the money. But other than that, man, 8's enough, man.
Lady and Brother.
I thought the song was radio ready. I thought that there was missing instrumentation, that the background music in some spots needed some flavor. Yeah, it needed something up. And that's what was missing for me in the song. And then obviously when that song cut off, I wanted to hear another verse because I need $1.
Right. Well, it cut off at the end. It wasn't just that it cut off. It was the chorus and then the verse, and then it just cut off.
Yeah.
There wasn't even a second one to even reel it back in and make you reflect on the song. It just cut off.
But I want you to know, I think you have a good track there. You just need to go back and fix those, tweak it a little bit, and I think it's a good product.
Yes. Check the phone.
I like the record, bro. Like 2 verses, 3 verses, it don't really matter no more. For the simple fact, right now, as far as radio is concerned, it's get in and get out. So I thought that was dope. I thought the fact that you even brought in lyrics where you can censor it was dope. You thought about that, like, okay, I'm gonna send this to a radio. So I thought that was dope. I thought the sample, I need $1, because right now, everybody right now is struggling. I thought that was even dope. I thought your lyrical content was dope. But it could have faded out a little bit better at the end. And the beat could have been a little more funky, but I got what you was doing. It was more about what you're talking about, not what the track is talking about. So I gave you an overall 10 just because I like that struggle music. That was dope.
Yeah.
All right. Patrick, you want to bump it or dump it?
Yeah, I'll bump it. All right. I gave him a 9.
Wow. Yeah. Good track. Good track.
2 8s, 9 and a 10, bro. You on
We're
your way.
doing 5 or 6. 5 or 6. How many songs?
We're going to do, let's do this 5th one for sure.
All right. This is State of Mind.
Oh, I might need to turn the audio up.
mind, come from behind. Searching, you shall find individuals with talent just as potent as wine. And it only gets better with time. Time is neutral, but everything in the same breath. Niggas taking drop steps to death. Trying to score Matumbo, but that's a no-no. Matumbo with the popo. They taking what they want, kill what they can't. Can't do neither, put him in the paint till he stink. That's all my mama made. She live with more honor than when Obama killed Osama. I'm cool with just a few niggas, but ask fewer for their opinion. I feel they minions. Bearers of what the world thinks about them. Even they family doubt them. That's why I put them on my site and crowd them out. Hit the Twitter, shout them out to make them feel special, cause they are. A person makes a star a star. Without each other, ain't no each other. Hate on your brother, minus will smack your mother. It's stuff another, stuff another.
Detonation testing, I'm epinephrine in the pin injection. Death's twin can join that to skin again. Young hooligan, mind out the loony bin. This real shit, these niggas acting like Errol Flynn. Views all acidic, they all halogen. Yeah, quick to serve a nigga, I ain't the way to type. But it's Ella caught when I spark it, it turn your block from day to night. Dick on the track, I lay the pipe. Pull a straight woman out of a dyke, it's the rap Zulu. Back to do lyrical voodoo in line with the shrines and the gurus. Rhymes doo-doo, I'm the shit, you're poo-poo. Syndicate, coming quick, cause this lick too fruitful. Not too young apostles with guns to pop you. No more Gaddafi, because the streets stay watch. I got a Cleveland state of mind. What's on my state, what's on my state, what's on my state, what's on my state, what's on my state. Got a Cleveland state of mind. My state of mind, 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 my Cleveland state of mind.
My state of mind, my state of mind, my state of mind, my state of mind, my state of mind.
I got a Cleveland state of mind. My state of mind.
I'm stressed out, got dreams of being the best out. Walking around town, head up with my chest out. Thought I was the chosen one, even with less clout. Rappers sleeping on me, I don't care what the rest bout. I grind on my own accord, but every time I move, I take an L like a knight on a chessboard. Then I stress more, gotta reach inside my soul right now and explore. I live in the jungle, the lions are next door. Death everywhere, and could I be next shore? I need a chick to give me throat now to a neck sore. Once I'm done with that beach, on to the next shore. Cause that's all that calm me down. My thoughts got me about to drown in white, spitting white to kill the wife of Bobby Brown. Wait, you hear that sound? I'm taking over rap battles and graphics. That's me winning the triple crown.
Triple crown. Rappers, I'm trying to be calm, but to make me grind hard from infinity to beyond. See, I put my all in from every song that I be on. But it's like it doesn't count, like a fat chick in a thong. I pick apart these fake niggas, hand me them tongs, and I throw their bodies up against the gong. So bring me along. I drop the signature and then it's on. It's Cleveland against the world, you did wrong. Understand that I've been doing this since they was watching Andy Milonakis, looking at the box, thinking up rhymes like that was hotter. So I don't get the special actor, they need an Oscar. I'd rather be a Dementor, they can be Harry Potter. Tight pants, tight shirts, let your nuts breathe. And I'm fitted to perfection, I'm protecting my seed. Look, world tours on court levels, I'm trying to play at. Outer state of mind is where my mind stays.
I got a Cleveland state of mind.
What's on my state, what's on my state, what's on my state, what's on my state, what's on my state.
Got a Cleveland state of mind.
My state of mind, 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 my state of mind.
Cleveland state of mind.
My state of mind, my state of mind, my state of mind, my state of mind, my state of mind.
I got a Cleveland state of mind. My state of mind.
The blacks from scratch was corn chitlins. Add a couple picket lines, Malcolm Little in prison. Young Andre 3000, a playalistic rendition. Mixed in the same pot from that trap house kitchen.
Giving nothing but a hard time, our ancestors made a way. I wish I could bring them all together and spread some hope in these days. I'm not sure which side is the problem, the ones in black or the ones in blue. They screaming fuck the crooked cops, but they crooked too.
So who gonna be straight? Who plays leader today? Seem like the ones that thinking strong got carried away. Went from Machiavelli to Migos, uplifting another man to cutting them down over ego. Tell me when will it stop?
Not soon enough, take a drive around my side. No jobs, no homes, no peace of mind. It feel like EC died. Block parties to blocked off intersections. Might smell a John Doe if the wind blowing from the right direction.
Yet the media talk about a Kardashian and the new LeBron returning and estimated revenues.
In a land where the credit rules.
Black people forever lose, spending all this cash trying to compete for the better shoe.
Yet we snooze on them facts. Alarm clock, nigga, fuck your naps. Nigga, wake up, this shit happening where you at. Cleveland been focusing on Ferguson too much like we straight. But when them niggas died on 92nd, y'all ain't had shit to say.
Rest in peace, right? Sickening views of an alley cat can bring tears of a tiger. It's a jungle no matter where you at. Plenty Any sword swinging out of vine in sight. Stab and cut your way to the top. Wish you well, good night.
Good night, knock 'em out the box, Rick. I wish this was a children's story. All these headlines and protests are starting to really bore me. Our state of mind ain't like the 48 contiguous. We outside of the crowd shaking our heads, y'all just ridiculous.
I got a Cleveland state of mind.
What's on my state? What's on my state? What's on my state? What's on my state?
That's what you call a hit. I give that a 10.
Ding, 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 ding.
That's a hit all the way around. Every artist that was featured on there spit some real. It was dope. It didn't, even though it was long, it was like 5 minutes. It wasn't even boring. It was dope. I mean, complete to end, all the way from the lyrical content, his metaphors, his similes, man, his punchlines, everything. They said a lot in that song. And all the people that featured were well. Production quality was good. The beat was on point. Man, it had me feeling like I was in Cleveland, like I was in the hood. Like I'm like, hold on, I'm smoking a Newport, waiting on plotting on somebody, but on some political. You throwing some features. That's a 10. That's a hit. You need to send that to place.
State of mind. State of mind.
All right, Lady Impress. If it gets all 10s, we play it on everything radio for free.
Why are you always coming to me when I got a mouthful of Ciroc?
All right, check it out. You're gonna come back later.
I agree. It was dope. It was dope. The lyrical content was dope. Voices was dope. Y'all sound like y'all been doing this for a while, so it ain't nothing to say. You know, I give y'all a 10 just because y'all know what y'all doing. You feel me? The beat was cool. Have some scratches next time with something like that.
I did want some. I was acting like I was on it.
That's all I was asking for. Other than that song was dope, bro.
Yeah.
What number?
10. I gave it 10.
Right. Well, I loved it, and basically I'm going to give it a 10, and hopefully Mike Angelo will concur, and hopefully Mr. Turner will play it, because I really think that this message needs to be heard on Urban Indie Radio Los Angeles. And I think the production was so good, it was smooth, just the message was awesome, and I think you have a talented camp there, and thank you so much for sending this to the Blaze in LA show. I'm going to give you a 10.
Mike Angelo.
I didn't like it. I love it! You're big fans for me, man. I love the lyrical content. Y'all was just going through. Yep. Just back and forth. Like, wasn't no stopping, wasn't no pausing, wasn't no bullshit words. Y'all was kicking some real shit, man.
Yep.
10 from me, man.
All right.
Love her.
Got a winner. It's that really played on Urban Radio.
Oh, I love it, man. So bump it.
He can't breathe right now. He can't breathe right now.
Absolutely. All right, you know what we're going to do, Insane? Let's go ahead. I'm going to take a short commercial break. We're going to get into it with our in-studio guests. And if we have time at the back end, we will come back to that other song. All right. Let's take a short commercial break.
You are now tuned into Royalty Pay Radio. Urban Indie Radio LA, the place where spins turn into ends. If you're an indie artist and you want to get your music into heavy rotation, give LaShawn a call at 951-665-8365. That's 951-665-8365. Urban Indie Radio LA, where independent artists get paid for plays. Tune in, turn up, and blaze one. Check us out online at urbanindieradio.com or on your mobile devices via the TuneIn Radio app.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get into it with our in-studio guests. That time that we love so much here at the Blaze in LA show. Yes, episode number 58 is giving you a preview of a segment I'm going to be calling Your Voice, Your Mic, where we're going to interview not only music artists, but sometimes people out in the community who are moving, who are shaking, who are making changes in people's lives. And no better place to start than with this man sitting to my right, Mr. Patrick Turner. Welcome to the Blaze in the LA show.
Patrick Turner, what up, baby?
Now, I want you to tell my viewers and my listeners a little bit about yourself.
Let me pass this out so you guys can kind of follow along.
Uh-oh, he's in the church.
Yeah. You got us a pamphlet. Thank you, sir. Yes, appreciate it, sir.
All right. So you are from San Diego, where you're doing your philanthropy and your organization. But tell us a little bit about everything about you, because I know you have several businesses and you have this nonprofit organization. So tell us first how you got into the business side of what you do, and what is your business?
Well, my original business is see you got my one of my logos up there.
Yes.
That I sponsored. What did I have? A party bus business. Actually, back in 08, I bought a charter bus.
Okay.
And then I converted the charter bus over to a party bus. Okay, I started with one. And then I
Go ahead, honey.
okay. I started with one, and then in 2010, that was the end thing in San Diego. You know, well, let me give you a little bit. Yeah, so I'm from San Diego. I live out in Willamore right now, but raised in San Diego, so that's where all the business go down out there.
Okay.
And so in 08, bought the charter bus, converted it to a party bus in 2010, and the business was booming at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And did that for a couple of years, and then I bought another bus, converted that one into a party bus.
Okay.
And oh my God, I don't know what it's like out here. I don't know if you guys have party buses out there, but San Diego has a nightlife for it.
Right.
Okay, so I was coaching football before I got into the party bus business. So I felt this void that I wanted to give back after I stopped coaching football. So I'm not coaching football anymore because my business started to pick up. I really didn't have the time anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, well, what can I do to give back to the community now? Since I'm making money, I have a full-time job. The party bus business was just a side hustle. So what can I do, to give back? So that's why I came up with an idea of this Pat on the Back Foundation.
Okay.
And
how many? Before you get into that, how many buses in your fleet now? Because from my understanding, you branched out from just party bus to other types of situations. So what do you have in your fleet right now? What do you have to offer as far as that goes?
Okay, I ended up with 3 buses, and I just recently sold 1 party bus.
Okay.
So I have a charter bus that still haven't been converted over as the party bus.
Mm-hmm.
That I converted into a game bus. So it's not only a party bus, it converts into a video game bus for the youth as well. And then just recently, I just purchased another 24-passenger shuttle bus.
Okay.
Now that shuttle bus is going to be actually used for my foundation.
Okay.
And that's how we're going to talk about the Pat on the Back Foundation.
Okay.
Is what I started was using the party buses to take disadvantaged youth on trips, fun trips, educational trips, take them out of the community and show them something other than what they've been seeing for their young lives. And my director, Deion Sells, she actually the one. She plays a big part in Pat on the Back Foundation. If I'm the bus, she's the wheels. She makes everything happen. So whatever ideas I come up with, she does everything else to make it happen. So we're a dynamic duo as a team. I think so far, we in 2 years, going on 3 years, we've been blessed over 1,700 kids in the community in San Diego.
All right. And I know that you just recently, the latter part of last year, took a group of kids to Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
How was that?
Yeah, so we did sponsor 6 kids, San Diego six high school youth, 11 to 12 graders. And the trip was called To Support the Dream. And what it was the kids were selected by the San Diego Unified School District. Okay, that's we went out to them and asked them, could you guys select the youth for us? We would like to have 6 kids, and they all have to have a 3.5 GPA and up.
Oh, wow.
So they selected kids for us. And with that, we raised the money, flew them out to Washington, D.C. Their parents didn't have to pay for nothing. We sponsored the whole trip.
Awesome.
And I think since Pat on the Back been in existence, I was pretty the biggest thing we've done.
Well, that's just awesome. I mean, you don't really hear about these types of local community heroes that's doing that kind of philanthropy and giving back and working with the youth. I mean, taking kids from the inner city of like San Diego and the inner cities and taking them all the way to the capital, all the way to Washington, D.C. It's like you don't hear about these local heroes. And I'm so very happy that we were able to have you here tonight so you could tell our viewers and our audience about what you do. How can our viewers and audience connect with you and help support you in this endeavor?
We raised a lot of money. We haven't applied for any grants, so all the support of Pat on the Back Foundation has been pretty much 100% funded by us. We go out and we do fundraisers, take the party bus out. Some of that money goes back into the foundation. I just recently, about a year ago, started my own T-shirt business. Before I was selling T-shirts and using it as a donation, and that money went back towards the Kids Free Foundation. But I mean, if people want to donate, my website is patontheback.org, and they can donate to Donate Tab and whatever they can do to help.
Say it for one more time. What do you reach you at?
www.patonthebackfoundation.org. So the website, and you can see some of the things we've done, and it's too much to list.
Always nice to do that.
Just last Saturday, not to cut you off, but last Saturday we took a group of teenagers to the Black College Expo in LA, and so it just all we can. I have the vehicle, so it's like we can provide, you know what I mean, to take these kids there, but it's up to them to go and get the information that they need to go to the next level. You know, so things like that we do. So
tell me a little bit about, and then I'm going to get into your whole, you got the charter buses, you got Pat on the Back Foundation, and now you have this T-shirt printing business, which you're representing here, this whole printing business and the I Can't Breathe. But tell me about, like, what is still driving you after all these years to,
you know, what drives me is, you know, the number one thing is I've been blessed, you know, and the whole giving back part. You know, been on my full-time job for 20 years. You know, I mean, that's just blessed in itself. So, been on my job 20 years, worked for the city of San Diego, and to be able to create these businesses on my own. And I didn't have to find the things in life, you know. I didn't have the cars, the boats, the homes, and I didn't been places, the clothes, the clubbing. I used to be a party promoter back in San Diego. And once I moved out here, you know, it was just like my life kind of slowed down. That's what I wanted to do, you know what I mean? Because I was out there. So, you know, one thing I realized, all those things don't mean nothing if you don't have the right person sharing it. So until that time comes, I'm going to continue to keep blessing, you know, because, you know, looking back at all things I've done in life, you know, to be the youngest of 9, and, you know, I'm not going to say we grew up poor, but my mother raised all 9 of us by herself. So it was a struggle, you know what I mean? And a lot of things I had to learn on my own. So, and I still make mistakes.
Right.
You know what I mean? But if you look at my life, it looked like I made, you know, more right moves than I did bad moves. You know what I mean? So until then, I mean, the children, like when you say the children are the future. So teach them well, let them lead the way. So if they don't have role models in their life, then they're going to turn out, you know, you're going to know what the results are. So if I can play some type of role to help them do better or want to do better, to inspire them to do better, then I done did my part. Absolutely. You know, and to sit here and tell you that we blessed over 1,600 kids, and when I mean blessed, I mean all the events, all the outings, all the Christmas parties, everything has been free.
Absolutely.
You're not asking no parent, you know, baby, to buy any shirts. I mean, it's a blessing. Like now, I don't even promote my party buses anymore.
I know.
People know I have them. I don't even, you know, advertise my T-shirts anymore.
Well, but
I drove this van one time.
We want to hear about your T-shirts, though. Your T-shirt business. So obviously, I Can't Breathe has been a big thing, and tell us about your T-shirt business. I mean, how are people getting T-shirts from you? Where
what I do actually is, you know, I'm down with the Black Lives Matter. You know what I mean? Pro-Black. I love my people. You know, and the guy Can't Breathe. We know the story about the Mike Brown, the guy that got killed in New York, and it's just showing awareness. I got Black Lives Matter shirts. And it just shows support, and we need to come together as a people, right. You know. So, you know, I make the shirts, and how
can people get in touch with you as far as getting the shirts? Because you've got Pat on the Back Foundation, and you're still doing trips every once in a while as far as Party Bus, correct?
Yeah.
And then the T-shirts. So how do they reach you for the T-shirts?
Well, the Pat on the Back is just, I mean, the T-shirt business is PT Print Production, and it's just word of mouth. I haven't built a website or anything like for that. It's just I just post them on or Instagram or Facebook, and people want them. Okay. You know what I mean? So
then give us your social links so people can connect with you, and if they do have a need for shirts, that they can connect.
Well, my Facebook is just my name, Patrick L. Turner.
Okay.
You know, I have like I said, I don't get into the internet. It's just like I post on Facebook, on Instagram, and and people, they support it.
Okay, what's your Instagram?
PT the Great.
PT the Great.
Love it.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Oh, yes, sir. So,
anybody you want to shout out?
Just to the power to the people. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
We gotta, again, we need to come together as a people, stop all the nonsense, the violence, and let's get together and, we are powerful people once we unite, and we can do this.
Absolutely.
I want the power to the people and the Black Lives Matter, and I want to start a fuck the police.
F the police. I knew he was gonna say that. I knew that was coming. I knew it was coming. Thank you so much. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Patrick L. Turner. You can find him on Facebook at Patrick L. Turner or Patrick the Great.
PT the Great.
PT the Great on Instagram, and Pat on the Back Foundation.org. Let me get you on camera better. PatOnTheBackFoundation.org. Thank you so much. All right, let's get it in with this next guest, Mr. Trey Capone in the building. Yes, 9 to 5 hustle, repping 9 to 5 hustle.
Already know.
You already know. Tell me a little bit about where you're from, and tell me about the group and what's good
from
with
South
you.
Central LA.
Baby.
My new album is 9 to 5 Hustle. Bam, that's the advertisement. You see it, y'all love it. Bam. I go by Trey Capone. A lot of people know me, a lot of people don't. You feel me? You can find me at TreyCapone.com, DogsForLife.com, StreetsOfTricky.com, PuppyLoveVixen.com. These are all my websites that we have designed in home. No extra outside activity. We've been doing our own thing for a cool little minute. I help a lot of artists out. You feel me? From mixing and mastering, professional mixing and professional mastering, professional production. I'm kind of faded right now. I'm sorry, you guys. Shout out to my other bro, T-Rock. He couldn't make it today. Situations is situation, but shout out to my bro. We'll do well. We've been doing this for a long time. I done worked with artists like Dame Grease. I done worked with Batman from Rough Riders Dogs for Life, as you know already. I done worked with Sony Records, Remix Entertainment. I've been doing a lot of things. I'm on my 6th album. I'm trying to get it all the way in. I'm trying to help as many artists as I can. And I'm trying to actually build a movement where it's like, F the middleman, let's do our own thing. You feel me? Let's make our own thing happen. You know what I'm saying? It's too much money out here not to make. If you can get out there and make your money, go on and make your money, you mean?
There's a lot of commonalities in the entrepreneurial spirit here.
Right.
He got his thing, you doing your thing, I do my thing in a little different way. Everybody here is doing their thing. We're all entrepreneurs. It's a beautiful thing. I love that.
Like as far as my album goes, as you see, it's all wrapped up. All that was independent, you know what I'm saying? I went to Universal myself, Involve Records, and I hollered at them. I dropped my racks, and I got my own product out there. You feel me? My music videos, I direct all my own music. You feel me? I direct my videos. I do all my production with my team, Streets and Tricky. Holler at your boy. You already know I love you cats. Right now, we're working on Joe Moses and AD and Slim 400 from Pusha E. So, when I say I'm out here grinding independently. I just got Pookie to actually manage the situation. So, shout out to my boy. You've been pushing with me for a minute. We just left T-Fly, little release party. Shout out to T-Fly. And, Swag Genius. Shout out to my boy Coleon. The whole thing I'm doing is promoting independent. You feel me? I mess with any and everybody that got something positive going. I don't like negatives in my circle. I like all positive. I feel like us as black people, we can do just like the Jews and come together and make our own community if we want to.
Amen.
You feel me? It's up to us to make a change. It's not up to the middleman. Let's do it.
Yes, sir.
Do you think that artists need to? Because I just had said this actually earlier on social media, when in reference to. Basically, what do you think about people that don't invest in themselves?
Well, I look at it like this. Some people can't invest in themselves. You know what's so funny about the industry? The industry will tell you to invest in yourself, get your own hustle, get your own money. And that's true. But some people don't have it, you feel me? And that's when you got to create a team of geniuses, you feel me? It's a lot of nerds out there that's looking for opportunity. I got my own graphic designer. I got my own modeling company. I got my own production company, you feel me? All me and my guys, we came together and said, look, we don't got no money, so we gonna make money. You feel me? We gonna come together and we gonna make it.
And I had said that. That's what I said. If you don't have money, if you can't invest in yourself monetary wise, then you need to do it by grind. If you don't have the money, then you gotta grind. If you don't do either, you won't make it.
Yeah, because like honestly, like a lot of the cats that I work with, I swear to God, I see them come from nothing to something. You feel me? Like they all started from the bottom down. You feel me? No handouts. We started from the bottom, and a lot of people are like, "Oh, y'all need to invest in yourself. Y'all need about 10,000 to get in." It's the old saying, 10 get you noticed, 20 get you in. You gotta understand with that 10, break that 10,000 down, my nigga, into motivation. Like, okay, I'm gonna put 10% of my time into this. I'm gonna put another 10% of my time into this. Like, grind it out, hustle it out, and you will find yourself putting 10 racks into something that you didn't even know you had. You feel me? Just by the time and the effort to getting your equipment and getting that connection. You know what I'm saying? So there's so many things you can do.
That's dope.
You are actually performing at...
Yeah, I'm actually performing at Blaze Valentine show. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be out there doing my thing. I'm gonna show y'all exactly how we network. I'm gonna show you exactly how we grind it out. You feel me? I got 2 love songs for the ladies, and I'm gonna be out there doing my thing. So all y'all gotta do is come out. I'm a very humble in person. We can shake hands, we can network, and when I say I'm gonna mess with you, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
I love it. And you know what? I'm trying to go next Friday and meet my next ex-wife. Damn it.
Oh, here we go. Hey, since we own that, and he's gonna pull out that flash drive once again for me. Yes, let's just remind the listeners about next Friday, February 13th, going up at the Blue Dog, the official Blaze in LA Valentine Affair. Traffic light dating. So what's going to happen is you're going to show up, you're going to get a badge that's either going to be green, yellow, or red. Green will mean you're open. Let's do it. Talk to me. We're gonna mingle. Yellow means a little caution. I might have but you approach me, you might get a good response. Red means I'm married. I'm taken. Don't talk to me. So what I hope to do is to put a group of people who are green or yellow with about 5-10 quick questions that they're going to ask each other and kind of get to a feel for each other. Okay. And if we, hopefully just make a little connection. Either short term, long term, but hopefully long term.
One night, it's all
I don't like that one night stuff. But and cutest couple, we are going to have a cutest couple a contest. So a lot of different things going on.
When is this?
This is next.
It's Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th, baby. Next Friday.
At the Brew Dog in Beverly Hills.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
you have the flash drive, Lady Impress.
I have the flash drive. Okay, we're gonna take a small commercial break.
Or do you want to play that 6th song? Or we don't have no time for that.
Oh, you know what? We might can do that. Let's go ahead and play this 6th song while I'm gonna try and bring up this other flash drive.
Judging it? We're judging it, right?
Yeah, we're gonna judge.
All right, we're gonna judge an extra bonus track.
Issue.
It's called Issue.
I'm so tired of niggas.
Gino. They say money ain't an issue, but money is an issue. And if money's not an issue, then life, it'll be so simple. They say money ain't an issue, but money is an issue. It is, nigga. And if money's not an issue, then life, it'll be so simple. All I do is think about paper. I got a reason to. All I do is block out these haters. What I need to do. All I do is think about paper. I got a reason to. All I do is block out these haters. What I need to do. I'ma live it up. This shit is up, nigga. What? Life is a bitch and I ain't get the fuck. But it's alright. Klondike, more ice. Down, bitch. I can call wife. Bonnie Clyde type. Money ain't an issue. Shit'll be alright. I'm back now with smackdowns for these whack clowns. Act foul and feel a fire for these Mac clowns. Brad is the issue, so G, he don't act loud. All I do is think about paper. I got a reason to. All I do is block out these haters. What I need to do. All I do is think about paper. I got a reason to. All I do is block out these haters. What I need to do. They say money ain't an issue, but money is an issue. And if money's not an issue, then life, it'll be so simple. They say money ain't an issue, but money is an issue. And if money's not an issue, then life, it'll be so simple. All I do is think about paper, what I need to do. money been the issue. Niggas clapping they pistol. They out to come get you, bag you up and zip you, line you up and clip you. It's not so simple. My car in the front, but I follow in the rental. I move residential. You gotta be night heavy, like. Have your checks ready. You're fucking with the best, so have the next ready. Plenty money, mucho dinero. Must to you zeros. If your money low, mine is a hero. Hella bunch of Ricky the steamboat. You niggas claim the cheaper the coke, the longer the rope, the bigger the flip. So why you ain't dip? Where's your whip? All I do is think about paper. What I need to do, burn this shit down. Yeah, bring the reaper through. All I do is think about paper. What I need to do, let a nigga front, show him what the heater do. They say money ain't an issue, but money is an issue. And if money's not an issue in life, it'll be so simple. They say money ain't an issue, but money is an issue. And if money's not an issue in life, it'll be so simple.
Cash, then Nero, peso by the boatload, got rent. Euros, money longer than Morse code, got a whole closet full of phone posits. Each month cop a new pair, more game than a birthday. Pack 42nd like New Year's. Front row, 2 tiers, catch me on jet skis. Jet B on cloud 9, flying out to the West Keys. I'm Mr. T, my jewelry, get suited up in that bougie. Blow short change in the dice game, flash screens in my RV.
I'm just gonna fade that out a little bit. I think we got a good. I think we got a sample.
The commercial appeal was not very well. The commercial appeal was not there. The lyrical content, he was try again. That's what I'm gonna tell you on that. On the flow and delivery, he had flow but no delivery. On for as far as the song structure, no, I didn't really like it, especially at the end. That's not the proper way. That's not right. Just don't do that again. You might want to get some help on structuring. Go listen to some other songs and then listen to your song and then kind of compare them a little bit. But other than that, I didn't like the track. It had the sound quality was poor. He had a lot of lack of creativity. He was just cussing for no reason. He couldn't figure out a word to rhyme with, so he just doing fuck or shit or that. That's don't do that, man. That's very basic. That sounds more like a beginner artist. You need a lot of help. You have something there, but it's not. You're not getting it out right. So you need some help. You need some artist development. You better holler at me 951-796-1141. You need artist development.
All right, let's quickly go around the room on my last thoughts on this song.
I wouldn't say
Donuts Dunkin'. Coffee.
Lady Impress.
My thing is, I like that hustle trap music, so I can relate. I thought it was a 6, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna give it, but it was pretty decent to me. I didn't have no complaints about it really, because I hear that all the time in the hood. It's a good song to me, but it ain't no commercial record. I'm gonna tell you that. But keep doing your thing. It's pretty decent to me.
All right. Well, Patrick, what you think about that track?
Yeah, I think it was cool. Yeah, it was flowing pretty smooth. I'll bump it.
He just likes music, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting different takes. You got a music consumer, another music consumer, a music artist, another music artist, artist developer, previous artist. So you're getting different takes on the music.
All right, so I myself would not want to hear that ever again, personally. But, keep doing your thing. Listen, we had to switch up a little bit because I actually didn't have Trey Capone's track queued up for the live feed, but I am going to play it closing out the show, so it will be heard on this episode. I want to give everybody an opportunity to go around with their final shout outs. Anything coming up you want people to know about?
What I got coming up is next week taking some kids to the Cuba Fest, celebrating Black History Month in San Diego.
Awesome. Awesome.
Also, I'll be.
Well, how can people, if they're not already involved, how do they get involved with you to be able to get their kids on the trip?
Just send me some information. They can just call me or email me and send me information, and we put the kids on a list, and if they qualify, we got kids from 5 to 19. So we just fit them in whatever event we have, and we just add them in and see if they want to take their kids out.
Okay, sounds good. Trey Capone.
Also, On the 10th, I'll be doing the Amigos Party Bus. Y'all can come through on that. $45 a ticket. Come on out. I got Radio Base. I got Mr. White Dog. And I got the Amigos and myself will be there. Holla at your boy at flytrey79 at Gmail. Or you can go to Trey Capone at Google, Facebook, Twitter. Trey Capone everything. I'm over like 100,000 on Google alone. Just type in Trey Capone. That's TRAYKAPONE. Shout out to my boy Batman. Dogs for Life. You already know Streets and Tricky Production. Me and him.
That's what's up. We met them at a conference, and so you know what I mean. That's dope to see that.
Dogs for Life. Yeah.
A lot of this, you know,
we
all in the same circle.
Circling.
We all in Southern California. If you're doing music, you're gonna run into these same people. Shout out Mr. White Dog, also a previous guest
on our show. And somebody needs to tell people who I am. I'm just saying.
Anyway, come to the car wash tomorrow, you guys, and donate. That's a good cause. I mean, come on, for help for the burial for the family. So come out there to 4th Street D in Paris, California at 10:30 a.m. at the One Stop Liquor to donate for the family. You know, my head's a little bit tore up. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm about to go to the club, though. I need a drink. Catch me at the Vibe. Y'all come out and support, you know what I'm saying, dope artists and network. How about you, boy?
Shout out to Blaze Indie, everybody in the house. Thanks for coming through. I love this show. This is what we do. This is what's going to make us do our thing. I want to let y'all know February 15th, this Sunday, 8 o'clock, 123 North East Street is the Indie Artist Showcase with Lou Production, hosted by my boy Dirty Birdie. It's going down February 15th. And there you go right there. Also, we getting down February the 13th.
You know it. You know it.
Blaze Indie LA. Everybody getting down. So that's what I'm talking about.
Okay. First of all, Pookie already know me, just so you know. Yeah. But anyhow, shout out to Dirty Birdie. Dirty Birdie needs to come through the Blaze in the LA show. You know what I'm saying? Don't make me come.
I'll go get all of them. I got
Don't make me come get you, Dirty Birdie. You know.
We don't ask nobody to come on the show.
Anyway,
episodes. Everybody there, people choose. That's what's unique too. A lot of people don't. I don't think people don't really know that. We don't ask people to come on our show. People hit us to come on our show.
I have booked this show for over a year based on its popularity, and that's why we're growing, and that's why AM Radio says, yeah, you can bring this show over to us because we want you to bring those viewers and we want you to bring those artists in studio over at the radio studio. So that's what we're gonna plan to do. Quickly before we have to get up out of here, I want to say thank you so much to my boss in Austin, Texas, Mr. Dino, CEO of Mysterious ENT. I'm currently contracted as their corporate media relations person, and we're doing some fabulous things. I had him on the front of the cover of the Hype magazine 2 days ago. My client Minus was featured on Swerve Radio yesterday. And what I am most proud of in this campaign that is only 1 month into it, I have hooked Mysterious Entertainment into the Nubia Iman Foundation, and we're going to be working to raise money for breast cancer awareness, and we are putting on a benefit concert in Austin, Texas, most likely in April. So when you see me on Facebook posting about Nubia Iman, the whole breast cancer thing, please support.
Fuck breast cancer.
She had, you're absolutely right.
Fuck breast cancer. Fuck
cancer. Yes. And so this is like major for me. This is a major thing. The Nubia's camp reached out to me, and I saw an opportunity to involve Mysterious Entertainment, and them being a class act, definitely got on board, and we're gonna do that. Once again, we'll.
Oh, shout out BET too. Music Matters. They invited us out there tonight for a special event out there in Beverly Hills somewhere, but
we couldn't make it.
You know,
because we're
shout out to
you guys. I'd rather be here with my audience than at BET and Music Matters tonight.
I like BET.
And that's real.
It got models. I like it.
This is 50.com. What up?
Yeah, we're on.
We're everywhere. Let's see. I think that there was one other thing I want to tell you guys before we get up out of here. You can. We going to Austin.
Where we going to Texas? I ain't hear my ticket.
I know what it is. Justified will kick my behind if I don't mention. It's really going to be a good thing. June 13th. Number one, it's my birthday.
Yeah.
Number two, my own vision of the New West Artist Showcase is coming to pass in 2015, whereas I wanted to throw this showcase in 2014. I could not, but I am, with the help of Justified, throwing the New West Artist Showcase NWAs June 13th at the Brewdog. This will be a launch to a bigger something that will happen. But first of all, make sure you come out. See, this is what's different about what I do. Every artist will win a prize. There is a major distribution deal on the table from IMF. You will get your song mixed and mastered. You will get your UPC, your IRSC, your sound exchange registration, your sound scan registration, the winner of this contest. Everybody from 1 to 20 is going to win a prize, though. I will get you on a blog. I will get you in a magazine. I will get you some royalty-paying radio spins. Who else is doing this? All right.
And media coverage.
Lady Impress or I Am Press. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to conclude episode 58 of the Blaze in the LA show. I am your fat lady, and I am about to
She's
kill.
a thick lady. Ain't nobody fat.
Y'all better check out, man. Stop playing. It's tax season.
All fat girls, holler at me.